darlings. Welcome back for another episode of Look What Meg Found. I have someone exciting for you today. I have Michel of Oak City Spice Blends, and I was going to do a review. I have all the spices. I have been strategically rationing these out so I wouldn't run out before the interview. But it would be so much better if you guys hear it from her, because I can tell you guys, it's seasoning for your food that goes to a whole new level. You know, it's things that are important to me. There's not a lot of salt. I don't cook with a lot of salt. I look for blends that are specifically no salt, low salt. But I can tell you all that. I can tell you what's in the package, but I can't tell you why. So I am going to let Michel tell you all about Oak City Spice Blends.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm thrilled to be able to share my passion for spices and infused oils, and I'm thrilled to be able to share them with you and the people who you can reach out to, and hopefully share this passion and get them hooked as much as I am.
I am definitely hooked. I saw you first go up about having the infused oils, and I'm like, all right, I know where my next paycheck's going, but that is okay.
Well, they are worth it. They are worth every single penny. So I think in the time of COVID, people have really gotten bored with cooking at home. I mean, just how many chicken dinners can you make? And it's the same stuff. And I know we had some arguments in our own home. You know, it's like, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want? What do you want? And so the idea that you can actually change things up so slightly, but elevate it with just a pinch of spice. The cost is so low compared to going out to eating. Your home, you're cooking, you're making what your family loves. And it changes the game. You don't have those conversations of, I don't know what I want. You know exactly what you want. You want Moroccan, or you want, the flavors from Greece or from Italy or from France or for the Middle East, and they're all right there at your fingertips. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I've been researching spice blends. I started in a medieval group, and I just got hooked. Actually, this right here, this cookbook, is what started the whole thing. It's called Platina, and it's a 14th century cookbook from the Vatican. And the way they did it was they would just list the ingredients. They wouldn't tell you, a tablespoon or a cup or anything like that. It was just a list of ingredients. And so the fun was always trying to figure out, well, how much, did they really use of something? And so from this really grew a love for just exploring all the flavors. Where did cardamom come from? Why is there two different cinnamons? We say cinnamon, there's actually two different ones. Pepper. In medieval times, it was actually a pepper called long pepper, which has a very subtle taste, as opposed to our little black peppers that we are so very fond of now. And so our tastes change, but there's still this constant thread of wanting a good flavor. Salt is salty. It's not a flavor. It's salt. It's a mineral, and it can do some really great things. It can enhance your dish. It can also, wreak havoc on your body if you use too much of it. And it comes in so many forms in every package that that's one reason why I really work hard to keep the salt out of the blends that don't need it. There are some that I'm putting it in there because I want you to experience that.
The everything biscuit would not be the same without that little hint of salt that's in there.
That's the thing. And if I put it in, then I'm saying this is the flavor profile that is optimal. If you want to increase it, massage it for your palate, you can do that. But why should you pay for salt that, you already have salt? Why pay for it twice? That's crazy. I just see it as a filler. and no monosodium glutamate, no preservatives, um, even things like anti-caking. I don't care. I don't care if it's all cakey. Just crumble it up. But if it's caking that, what's it doing on the inside of you? So I don't put any preservatives in the blends. They come in what looks like a pretty small little packet, but I think you learn pretty quickly, it's
Yes.
only a pinch. There's literally anywhere from 12 to 24 servings in one of these packets. And that means if you're doing, let's say, a chicken dish, 2 chicken breasts, that's 6 months worth of, that's a lot of dinners in
Exactly.
one little packet. And as far as the infused oils, I'm so excited. I'm so very, very excited because it's just another way of delivering the spices that is, maybe over a salad, or if you want to just, slather it on that chicken and then bake it. Well, now it's gotten all over the
Oh,
chicken.
that sounds so good.
So that's kind of the idea with the infused oils. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah. I know where I'm going to be next Friday when the paycheck hits the bank. I will be on your website shopping because there's some things I need.
Well, I'm
I was
thrilled.
surprised when we did tacos. The first thing we did was tacos. I have a house
Taco Tuesday. That's a great blend.
and they loved it. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm usually the mom that runs in Walmart and grabs like the old El Paso seasoning
Okay.
off the shelf. It's quick, it's easy, it's a consistent flavor. So I told the kids I was doing tacos and I got some, it's not the usual one,
Right. Right.
but I made a little batch. I was like, here, guys, try it. You know, it's an appetizer to dinner.
Yeah.
I turned around and I have my 2 kids and my husband standing in the kitchen, all of them over the pan. They're not even making tacos, they're just eating it out of the pan.
Um, I actually have that one right here. So each packet actually comes with a recipe
Yes.
attached when you order. That's to help inspire. And the recipe card for this one is actually fish tacos, which, sorry, I have a cold. Um, Not a lot of people do fish tacos, but oh my gosh, it works. Whether you're doing traditional pork, hamburger, fish, this blend works really well. But what I think is really really great about this blend is that it has a little bit of cumin in it,
Yes.
and the cumin is actually heated up and sweated a little bit before it's put in the blend and then ground up, which means all of those oils are coming out and are just infused in this dry blend. And that doesn't really happen in your more commercial blends. They just put them all together and then package them up and seal them.
Yeah.
And so you're getting full flavor the moment that you open this thing up. They will last anywhere from 6 months to a year. Keep them in a cool, dry place, in the drawer. They're so little they can just slide into a drawer. But yeah, that's the Taco Tuesday. The secret there is really the cumin.
It is really, really good. I mean, I fully admit to the fact I am a food snob. I do not weigh what I weigh because I don't like food. I weigh what I weigh because I eat constantly. And I always want new ways, like you said, to dress up the same thing. Because how many times are you going to eat pork chops and mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and a vegetable?
Right.
And I find myself personally always making extra vegetables for me because
Right.
I stay more to the low carb side of things. I can't eat mashed potatoes 7 days a week the way they can.
Right.
But what I found was this Eastern Mediterranean blend
Yeah.
is amazing on veggies.
It is so
Takes
good.
a
It is
little
so
hint
good.
and it takes it from crap, I got to eat another bowl of veggies to oh my god, I want to eat them now. So yeah,
So I had a young lady who contacted me, and she said that what she did was she took the Eastern Mediterranean and a soft cheese, like a goat cheese or a cream cheese, a soft cheese, rolled it into a log, and then rolled the it into the Eastern Mediterranean, and
mhm.
then sliced it into discs. And then she would parse that out through, a platter for her charcuterie, and Sometimes she would just grab a couple of discs for herself and eat them. She just absolutely loved it that way. And I never thought of that. I'm like, well, okay, that's a great way to use it.
Yeah,
It is
it's
very
got a
versatile
killer flavor profile. It feels very fresh when you eat it.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
fresh, kind of almost happy food, and happy food's good.
So the thing is, the flavor profile is really, really important to me. So when I'm making blends, I know where the spices come from. I know what notes they hit and what goes together and what is traditional. Sometimes I'll stretch it a little bit just to see where it'll go, but I try to really follow those ancient medieval profiles because they're so clean. I take out all of the craziness that has been, I mean, the 70s, I don't know what happened with those 70s cookbooks, but they made some crazy food in the 70s. So I took out all the craziness, went back to what our great grandmothers, what our, family would have had. And it is fresh and it feels good. The flavor profiles feel really good. The fun ones, like the brand new ones, well, the everything biscuit, everything bagel, uh,
Hmm.
I think is traditionally called, with the sesame seeds and the poppy seeds and the garlic and the onion. There's less garlic in mine because I don't think that we want to do that to people. You don't need that much garlic. But if you look at the back of that packet, you'll see there's over 20 different ways that you can use it. I like it in my mac and cheese. It's like, that's crazy. No, it is so good. It's just doing something different,
Yes.
changing it up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Each packet actually has on the front of it um, like little icons that'll tell you
I
uh,
noticed those.
where it really thrives. You can use it wherever you want, but like on Taco Tuesday, it's meat, fish, and vegetables.
Yeah.
Right, those little icons. So for those who are new to cooking, those who are just getting back into it, it's kind of like a little cheat sheet to say, oh, I want to do something with chicken tonight. I don't know. You could use the Wiggly Piggly, which is really meant for pork. It'll do just fine on chicken, but it thrives on pork. The flavors in here. There's actually a little mustard in here,
Hmm.
so that's what makes this just phenomenal for pork.
Yeah,
Um,
that was the second one we used, and I made just basic pan fried pork chops. Just didn't use my usual seasonings. Used that instead. Didn't tell them I was messing with their food, you know, and
yeah,
just put it down. And there was silence because everybody was eating.
good. It's good. No preservatives, no fillers. It's good for your family. The flavor profiles are right in the middle. So if it's a spicy one, the kids are going to want to eat it. My man loves spice, and so I already know he's going to, bust out the condiments. But it means that my 2-year-old granddaughter could have a bite of it before he douses it.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
So yeah, there's all kinds of flavors from India, lots of Middle Eastern, some North African flavors for the adventurous ones, the ones who've missed flavors for a long time.
Mm.
I had a woman contact me. Her daughter was from northern India. Her daughter-in-law was from northern India, and she was having a really hard time finding the flavors from there. She in the store you can get all the southern, and it is different. It's just like here in the states, the cuisine from the south to the north, east west, very different. And she was thrilled to be able to find a blend that was specifically from northern India, and so all of the French, those are my favorites. But there's also the Caribbean, the Mexican. I haven't really explored the Canadian flavors yet, but in Australia, I got to get there.
Yes, that sounds like a fun adventure. So basically, you can eat your way around the world.
Absolutely, there's enough flavors that you could have chicken every night for nine weeks and never have a different, never have the same um, dish. And while that sounds like an awful lot, it is. The point is that everybody's so different, you know. And I want to make sure that if you want to try a Jamaican dish or an Istanbul or northern Turkey or something, that there's at least one flavor profile out there that you can give it a go.
Oh, I love that. That may become a new thing. We may pick a new region and start eating our way around the world.
That's it. I have a spice club, Spice of the Month club, that you can sign up for. Where every month you get two different flavors, and it's a surprise. And for people who are gifting these to relatives or colleagues, the comments always come back. It's like, I had no idea. I had no idea. I think we're afraid sometimes to go to restaurants that are outside our comfort zone. The expense, you don't know what to order. You don't know if you're going to like it. So, here's a way to try a curry or a masala or, something $5, and you go, you know what? I'm not a fan of that. Okay. Now I know I don't
Now I
like
know
it.
that's not my thing. Yes.
Right. Right. So it gives people options. Yeah.
Oh, I love this so much. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, hopefully all of my viewers are going to hop from here to your website in order, because I know that I'm working on my list of things that I need to get personally to add to my kitchen.
Well, I
Now,
sure appreciate it.
yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm a foodie. I am always tweaking and playing with food. So to be able to know that I have the ability to now go, all right, this week I want to find out what food in Northern India tastes like. Let's play with Northern India, and I can order it and it's going to show up and I can try it. I love the idea so much.
And you'll get a little recipe card so that if you're not quite sure what to do, there it is. This is one that is tried and true and has been vetted. And it's it has to fit on a 5x7 card, so it's not going to be overly complex recipe. It's going to be one that you have everything that you need. You don't have to order something else, from the internet to be able to do this, the recipe. So that's another thing as well.
Oh, I love that even more. So simple, easy.
Absolutely.
Everything you need is, I love this. So like everybody who's watching this, you need to go to the website. Of course, you guys know the drill. All of the information's in the description box. While you were hanging out in the description box, make sure you click subscribe, click the little bell next to it. That way you know when I'm going to upload a new video. And now, y'all, I'm running away to the Oak City Spice Blends website because I got to do some shopping, because it's almost time to redo my grocery list and I don't want to eat the same boring stuff all the time. So, darlings, I will be back later with more things for you. Bye, guys.
Thank you.